Alright, let's continue to pick it on up and take it back where we were. Last thing we talked about was retrograde phases. We talked about the fire energy, fixed energy was on our board. Fixed energies. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius are defined as having fixed qualities within the zodiac. These signs are stubborn and will not give up the fight. Do not cross a fixed sign. They do not often forget someone who has done them wrong. They are dedicated and loyal to their loved ones and fiercely protective. Their experiences some of the deepest and most lifelong lasting relationships of all time. Fixed signs with strong presence are hard to forget. So the fixed sign, when it comes into your life, is one in which is not easy to forget, which explains why this Leo energy, which is a fixed sign, is here, as well as this Aquarius energy. These are two fixed signs in the zodiac. Okay? And they are fire, because we have fire in the Leo. And it said they express themselves with motivation and determination. So there's a Leo sign in Mercury energy who is expressing themselves with fire and determination, or through just sheer force. The fire sign is impulsive with their actions, and it leads sometimes to destruction. So fire signs have to be careful about that impulsive King of Wands or Queen of Wands energy. It has to be careful about how it Knight of Wands into situations, because it's a fiery and impulsive energy. They are also extremely loyal and generous. Their smoldering sensuality is ultra passion. So that's why he's the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. It's the passion. When they set forth to do things, they do it with passion. Now we have a lunar eclipse, which is our time to go in for self-reflection. And we also have retrograde phases, which allow us to go back in certain situations, that some of which, like in Saturn or Jupiter, when they go retrograde, these are for work experiences and things in our home life that possibly may need to be changed or tweaked. But we have the Black Moon Lilith, who is overshadowing this energy. The Black Moon Lilith is that feminine, divine feminine energy, or the karmic feminine energy in the South Node. Black Moon Lilith is South Node energy. She's normally represented by the karmic. She's those sexual fantasies, addictive behaviors, all those Scooby-Doo's that you don't want to be doing. Black Moon Lilith encourages you to do. Black Moon Lilith wakes up the sexuality and the fantasies and addictions within you. Black Moon Lilith wakes up the pain and causes you to sit and reflect on situations and circumstances. Black Moon Lilith has her place in our astrological charts to help us in our ascension. She's karma, and she pays. Sometimes Black Moon Lilith can invoke herself into your life and create these behaviors in you and make you addictive, a stalker, addicted to sex, addicted to porn, addicted to all of the low vibrational energies, lying, cheating, stealing. Those are all Black Moon Lilith energies that operate in South Node. Keep in mind. Jupiter energy is here. Jupiter represents luck, learning, and growth. It's also associated with long distance travel, higher education, philosophy, publishing, scholarly pursuits, fairness, and reason. Never one to stray in the same place for too long. Jupiter moves around, seeking knowledge in order to cultivate an understanding of life. Jupiter comes to encourage you to expound where you are, change perspectives, to look forward. It's Jupiter energy. Because when you begin to do these things and you begin to ascend in levels, it takes you straight into your part of fortune, where your North Node energies, your path, which you're divinely ordained to do. Square mutable energies will be at play, as well as Pluto. Now, Pluto is those energies that deal with how you believe and how you deal with spiritual things. Pluto represents transformation and rebirth, and it will force you to undergo changes when necessary. Pluto also represents a challenge of power and struggle. The one who never gives up an argument. The planet forces us to confront our shadow self. Pluto brings out the dark night of the soul. Pluto makes you look at the fact that you may be selfish, egotistical, self-involved. Pluto makes you look at who you are and what you represent. Pluto forces you to look at those aspects of you that you don't really want to deal with. Because Pluto wakes up Chiron. Because when digging in the dark for who you are, pulling up them shadow energies, you have to deal with those pains and those hurts that live deep within you and decide whether or not you're going to stay in fixed energy or whether or not you're going to line all of you up, get your chakra in alignment and ascend in Jupiter energy. Because we have mutable and square aspects of our energy at play. The square energy is when the planet or astrological points are 90 degrees apart. A major aspect can bring on a tug-of-war energy and a challenging working through. That's that shadow energy. That's that challenge of acceptance or non-acceptance. All of this deals in the square energy of who you are. See, we all have square, fixed, trines. We all have these energies within us on our birth charts, on our Vedic charts. We all have them. Whether or not you're privy to them, it depends on whether or not you want to pull your birth chart and dig deeper. And if you do, hit me up on my line because I'll help you understand. But the point that I'm trying to get you to see is that in these energies in our universe, as each of us were born, we were each born with unique cosmic indicators. These unique cosmic indicators dictate how we can utilize our energies in our outer spaces in order to bring in things for our good, and how to move us to higher levels of ascension. It takes your mind an awakening experience to understand who you truly are and who God has called you to spiritually be. Not who you are on the 3D. It's who you really are on the 4th and the 5th, and what you're called here to do. And that's what most of us have forgotten. So this is all my 10 minutes that I have at this time to be able to even touch upon that subject, and I'm going to let that go. But I need to let you all understand something and understand something and understand something. That you are all getting ready to go on the planetary aspects of yourself. You're going to be called into dealing with hurt, pains, and energies to deal within you deep in your psychic. Things that make you the way that you are, make you operate the way you operate. You don't understand who you are because you don't know who you are. It's an identity crisis out here. My people perish for lack of knowledge. And I'm here to wake you up. So, let's start the process and understand who we are deeper than this flesh, but that spark of light on the inside of us, the twinkle in our eye of who God created us to be. Let's get to know that person. Okay? Be blessed, my beloved. If you like my vibe, hit my button and subscribe. And come on back and get a new view for you. A new understanding of who you were called to be. Here at the New View for You Tarot channel. Be blessed, my beloved. Put that chocolate on the algorithm and come on back in here and learn about yourself, child. Love you.